Okay. Hello, YouTube. Hello, everyone, and welcome to our French weekend. Today is day one of our 3-day challenge. So I'm going to wait just a few minutes. So welcome in my kitchen here in the south of France. And I have a microphone here. Let me put it here. So I'm going to just wait a few minutes for everyone to join. I see already someone live. So welcome. Let me know where you are from and what you are expecting from this French weekend. Voilà, so I have the recipes ready. If you need recipes, let me know, and I will give them to you. All right. So we are going to get started in just a few minutes. And if you watch the replay, hashtag replay, and this is a two-way, presentation and cooking show. And I'm happy to reply to your comments and connect together. Voila. So let's wait a few seconds. Voila. So while people are joining, so let me explain quickly. So this is what I call a French weekend. So I will be going live every day at 12 p.m. Eastern Time. And every day I'm going to teach you something. And each day build on the next day. Voila. So by the end of the weekend, so that means by Sunday, you will be able to prepare some of the favorite French coffee shops French people love, and that will be French hot chocolate with whipped cream, and one of my favorite cakes that always reminds me of my grandma Cécile, Mémé Cécile, it's the marble cake. Voilà, so if you need the recipes, let me know in the comments or anywhere around this video, and I will send them to you. I have many other surprises, and really the goal here is, if you are a beginner, it's possible, like really, it's possible for everyone, and I will show you exactly all the steps. And today, for day one, I'm going to explain exactly the ingredients and the tools you will need. So mostly, mostly you already have the tools in your kitchen. You already may have the ingredients. Most of my students already, they always are surprised that they always have the ingredients already in their pantry. Voila, so nothing difficult. Everything's gonna be easy to make, and it's gonna be fun as well, and absolutely delicious. Voila. So we have 3 recipes. Voila. And if you are just joining, so the recipes are available in my free course. I have a French cooking for beginners free course, which is actually over a period of 1 month. You will get 4 emails, and so 1 email per week, and each week you have daily lessons. Voilà, so 5-minute daily lessons, sometimes 8 minutes, but it's very small for you to take small steps and to reach your goals and your dreams. Voilà. So we're gonna get started now. Let me see. Chat messages are visible, so let me know. I used to do those challenges on Facebook, and so I know how Facebook works, but YouTube not so much. I'm still learning, so just in case you are asking a question and I don't see it, hop on Facebook Messenger and it will pop on my screen. But first, try to comment here on YouTube. I will see. Let me know if you are live or if you watch the replay, and I will reply to your questions. All right, so let's get started now. So welcome, welcome. My name is Virginie, and for those of you who don't know me, I live in the south of France, in Cannes. Ooh, hi Deborah, I see some comments. So hopefully people, you will be able to find your way around to join me. And I live in Cannes in the south of France, and I am a trained French chef, winemaker, and success coach. And a few years back, in 2016, I had this crazy idea when I moved to California. I had this crazy idea to open an online French cooking school with weekly Zoom calls, which was actually a great idea because ever since then, I had dozens of students going through the program and their life literally changed when they learned how to make French cuisine for their family and friends. And voila. So very exciting. And so I still host this online French cooking school. And I also have now food tours in Cannes and retreats all around food because I'm a foodie and I love really, my passion is really to bring people together around amazing cuisine. And voila. So this topic for the next 3 days is very dear to my heart because I'm going to share a family recipe from my grandma Cecile, and it's also a time now that fall is starting, that we want, comfort food, and it's going to get cold, so we want to stay inside and enjoy some amazing French cuisine. So that's why I chose the hot chocolate, which is a favorite, although we are not so big fans about strong chocolate drinks, but once in a while we love it. And I'm going to share the ingredients so you can make it with milk, but also with non-dairy milk. I really like it with oat milk. So if you don't like dairy products, please stay tuned. I will show you also how to make it with non-dairy products. Voilà, so every day, 12 p.m. Eastern time, you can come here on YouTube, and the live video is going to pop on your phone somewhere. So about 1 hour, I have to say, sometimes more, because on Saturday, we're gonna make the cake, and it's 40 minutes baking time plus preparation. So I would say 1 hour, 1 hour and a half, and Sunday about 1 hour. Voila. So, oh, before I forget, there is also a VIP option for those of you who want to connect with me after the live stream. We can gather together and you can ask me all your questions if you want to know more about everything we're going to talk about during the 3 days. Let me know. You can type in VIP in the comments, and I will also send you a Cook Like a French Woman nicely designed notebook in your mailbox if you join with the VIP option. Voilà, very exciting. And what to expect. Voilà, so this is very important because we have French food lovers from all over the world, from the United States all the way to India, and from all ages. We have young ladies now wanting to cook French cuisine, up until all ages. Voilà, so it's very exciting. And you will see that you can expect French cooking made easy, really, because I am not a professional chef. I don't work in restaurants. But I am definitively an award-winning mama chef for my daughter Linda, which is somewhere here in the house. Linda, do you hear me? So I'm definitively an award-winning mama chef. So if you are a mama too, you will see it's not going to take too much of your time. And if you're a young lady wanting to add some French cuisine and want to cook some French cuisine because you are just passionate about French cuisine, very welcome. You will see it's not difficult at all. And the reason is because I am busy. Everyone, we are all busy, right? We don't want to spend a whole day in the kitchen because we have so many other things, more interesting things to do. So that's why I turn everything the easy way, and with a scientific background, I make it super easy. Hello, cutie.
Hey, bye, Mommy.
Are you going? Want to say hi quickly?
Hello.
So this is Linda, my 13-year-old lovely daughter, which I love so much. And she has dance class now, so she's gonna leave. And when you were little, she loved to do French cooking videos with me. Some of you know. So this is past time now. But it's okay. Tu as une clé? T'as une clé? Non. T'as une clé, mais je te cherche après, hein? Okay, she's gone. Voilà, so let me see if I can see your comments. No, still, so I don't see your comments. I don't know why that is. So if someone, I see some people live, if you would like to please comment, so I see if I see comments, actually. That makes sense. Voilà, my cuisine is really around simplicity, that's the key word, and nature. I always try to use ingredients that are the closest to nature as possible. Why is that? Because I believe that we are what we eat, so it's important for our body and for our soul to use the most simplest ingredients, which in return will keep us more healthy, of course, but also will give us the most tasty food. Like if you compare like pre-made, industrial food, a cake, let's say the marble cake, you buy one in the store, pre-made, lots of sugar, so sweet, and you make one homemade, which we are gonna do this weekend, I can guarantee you the taste is so much better. Voila, and less sweet. Voila, so that's another characteristic of the cooking I teach, is that it's not sweet at all. And will you please excuse me? I catch the cold, so I have my tissue box here, and I'm gonna sneeze once in a while. I'm so sorry. Hopla. Voilà, so I see people sending some messages. Don't worry if you didn't catch the live, you can always watch the replay. And I will try to take my time because usually I speak so fast and it goes by so fast. So I'm just imagining everyone is here in my kitchen and we are having a good time and I'm not rushing. Voilà, so if you want to fast forward when you watch the replay, you can do that as well, but I'm gonna talk slowly. And so why I do what I do? So first of all, I grew up in the French countryside. So literally ever since I was a baby, I was growing up in my grandparents' farmhouses and farms. And so basically I ate homemade my whole life and always, big tables of happy and hungry people. It was such a good time and I love the connection. So my love language is definitively food. I love to eat. First of all, I was loving eating for 20 years, about 20 years, until I started to cook. Voilà, so I didn't start to cook at the beginning. And so fast forward, I'm really passionate to share my knowledge and to help you bring this French cuisine to your homes and cook easy, healthy, and fun French cuisine. Voilà. So, voilà. So if you want the recipes, let me know. And you can find everything. So I posted on Facebook, I posted everywhere on Instagram and all those social networks. If you still cannot find it, that's okay. Just let me know. And let's start with, so tomorrow we are going to bake the cake. So on Sunday, when you make the hot chocolate, you're gonna have your cake ready. So let me know in the comments if that makes sense. I can still not see the comments. You know what? I'm gonna take my computer just a second so I can watch YouTube here. Voilà, so I have my computer here. Let me see, because that can happen that I don't see those on my phone. So I will see if I can see myself live. French weekend day 1. Oh, that's fun. Voilà, so I'm here. That's good. comments? No, maybe chat. No, I don't see. Well, so let's see. So if you, for those of you who are live, if you don't mind commenting something, so I see if it's working. It's funny, I see myself on YouTube. All right, tomorrow, marble cake. Marble cake. Voilà, so first of all, if you are new and if you have been following me for a long time now, you know that the most important tool is the kitchen scale. And actually here I have a small one, which is actually a jewelry scale, which is actually my favorite. I have another one, which I don't use anymore. I have also the classic one. But this one is very precise because there is a decimal. So it's not just 10 grams, it's 10.1 grams. So I highly recommend on Amazon, you can check any jewelry kitchen scale. And I know some of you are going to be, but Virginie, I'm used to bake and cook with my cups and my teaspoons. And so I know, but please make the shift. If you have one thing to learn during this challenge is it's really to switch to the kitchen scale. Like, I know it's gonna be a little bit painful. There's gonna be a learning curve. Like, you know, when if you have watched Emily in Paris, when Emily says, "With Sylvie, there is a learning curve," a learning curve. There is gonna be one because you have to learn how to know weigh your ingredients. But this is going to be a life-changing change, if I can say. Okay, because it's literally going to change the way you cook and most importantly, the way you bake. So everyone who has changed to the kitchen scale, any kitchen scale, is never coming back because it's going to, by the end of the day, it's going to make your life so much more easier. And remember, our keyword is simplicity. Easy. Voilà. So you will see that on my recipes, everything is on, how can I say, it's on weight. So in grams and in ounces. Oops, I forgot. Oh, I have to update. I just see I forgot something. My apologies for this. Voilà, so the kitchen scale, very important. All right, what you will need for the marble cake. So eggs, well, I told you, you already have the ingredients. Then the sugar, voila, so you have different types of sugar. I'd always recommend to use not the white granulated sugar, but the organic blonde sugar. So it's organic and it's blonde, that means it's when it's less white, it's less processed. So why do I not use brown sugar? Once in a while I use cassonade or brown sugar. This is this one. It's darker, but the thing is it gives another taste to pastries, so I recommend the blonde sugar. Then we need butter, so unsalted butter. So mine is still in the fridge somewhere. Up. Oh, here. So at the end of the week, my fridge is getting messy. So every weekend I clean and tidy the fridge because, you know, things travel around. Voilà, unsalted butter. Let me just drink. My throat is a little bit scratchy. So then you will need flour, all-purpose flour or baking flour, baking powder, a pinch of salt, and then we will separate the batch in two. On one side, you will add some vanilla powder. Voilà, so if you have questions, let me know. I have been using vanilla powder ever since like the beginning of 2015, 2016 when I arrived in California, because I wanted to try it compared to vanilla beans, because my concept has always been about simplicity. So I was like, okay, let's try. Because in culinary school, I used to work with vanilla beans, but you have to cut it, to scrape it. I was like, there should be an easier way without losing the taste. So I tested the vanilla powder, and it was a revolution because it tastes sometimes even better, and it's so easy to use. You buy this, you can keep it 6 months, 1 year. It's about $15 to $20 for this quantity. On Amazon, as always, if you need some recommendations, let me know. And you can use, if you have the vanilla bean, please use it. Vanilla extract, I'm not a big fan because usually they add alcohol. So you basically buy a bottle of alcohol and a little bit, of infused vanilla bean. Not a big fan. If you have it, use it. And next time you buy vanilla powder. And then you need cacao powder. So in France, this is the very well-known Van Houten, which I grew up with. Like, it's been in France for ages. I cannot tell you how long, but it's like everyone knows Van Houten. So if one day you travel to France and you have a kitchen, buy this one. You're gonna make the exact cake I grew up with and all of the French people grew up with. And voila, so that's for the marble cake. So you see, not very complicated. All right, then on Sunday, we're gonna make the hot chocolate. So that means on your Sunday afternoon, you already have your cake ready, and you make the hot chocolate, and you will have the most amazing goûter, which is really a ritual in France to enjoy with your family and your friends and your kids. Voila, so for this hot chocolate, we will have the hot chocolate and the whipped cream. So which one would you prepare first during your cooking time? Voilà, so let me know in the comments which one would you make first, because that's what we learn in culinary school, is when to do what, because it makes everything easier. There is a process actually, so I'm going to explain, but I would like to know, would you make, oh my goodness, YouTube is getting funky. Would you make the whipped cream first, or would you make the hot chocolate first, and why? Voilà, so I'm waiting for your reply. Oh, I see Leslie Howard just signed up. Thank you, Leslie, and welcome. She just subscribed to the channel. Amazing. So I'm looking forward to grow this channel, and I will be also live. Not live. I will post more often. All right. So what we're gonna do for the hot chocolate with whipped cream, we are going to do the whipped cream first. The reason is because once your hot chocolate is ready, you just want to whip the cream on top of your hot chocolate. And so we're gonna prepare it first. And oh, I see a comment. Louise is asking, tu parles français? Oui, Louise, je suis française et j'habite à Cannes. Et j'enseigne la cuisine française principalement aux Américains, mais de personnes du monde entier, les anglophones, depuis 2016. Donc ça fait 4, 5, 6, 7 années. Voilà, mais je fais tout en anglais. Voilà, donc j'espère que ça va aller en anglais. Et les recettes sont en anglais aussi. Voilà. Mais il y a Google Translate maintenant. Donc voilà, merci pour la question. Et donc on fait le chocolat chaud avec la crème fouettée, crème chantilly, et le cake marbré de ma mémé Cécile. Voilà, qu'on va faire samedi, le chocolat chaud dimanche. Voilà, donc ça fait un goûter pour dimanche après-midi. Voilà, so that was my French session. All right, so once we have the whipped cream, we put it in the fridge. And when it's in the fridge, it's gonna stay firm. And then we have the time to make the hot chocolate. And for the hot chocolate, very simple as well. It's the silky and rich French chocolat chaud, s'il vous plaît. So you will need whole milk or fat-free milk or oat milk, which is the one I choose. So don't worry, you can use any type of milk. I do not digest hot chocolate with cow milk anymore. So it's been a few years now, so I use oat milk. It's absolutely very delicious. I also add some heavy cream. So if you cannot digest heavy cream, just don't add it. It's just that it's gonna make the whole thing like very creamy. So, but I'm gonna also during the cooking show share a tip to make it creamy anyway. So you're good to go. A pinch of vanilla powder, dark chocolate. Voilà, so the chocolate is important. Chocolate bar. I know in the US you don't use always chocolate bars, but believe me, that's a good thing. So in France we have this one. You can buy this one. It's 60 something plus hot chocolate, cocoa, sorry. 60-70% cocoa is good, but buy the bar, and then I'm gonna show you how to cut it in chunks like a French chef. There is a technique. I remember at Trader Joe's they have this giant chocolate bar for pastry. So buy this one if you have a Trader Joe, Whole Foods, any other grocery store. They all have the chocolate bars for baking. So try this one. Don't use the little flakes like the cookie flakes. None of the chocolate chips. I'm not a big fan of the taste. When I was in the US, really use the bar. A pinch of sea salt, fine sea salt, organic brown sugar, and a leftover of chocolate bar for the decoration. Voilà, so I'm gonna now switch to the tools. Voilà, because we are talking decoration, for the hot chocolate to put at the top, you can either use the chocolate powder with a strainer. So if you have that, other than that, you don't need a strainer. Everyone has a vegetable peeler, right? If you don't have one, that's something I would like you to buy because this is very handy. And we are going to scrape the chocolate bar, but I'm not telling you everything today. That's for the decoration. For the hot chocolate, you will need a medium saucepan, a whisk, like a simple whisk, a saucepan, and a bowl. Voilà, so that's it. So like a medium bowl. So that's for the hot chocolate. So pretty sure you already have it. For the whipped cream, you will need. Oh, I forgot something here. You will need for the kitchen tools a tool to actually whip the cream. So here you will see I have my KitchenAid just here. So it can be the KitchenAid, it can be a hand mixer, which works as well. Let me just put this back. Like any tool that you can whip the cream and make like a whipped cream. Voilà, I can show you another one. So if we have some more time, if you have time, I can show you. Okay. I have the immersion blender. Okay, so I'm gonna show you during the weekend. I don't know why it's stuck somewhere here. Just a second. Oh, hello. Are you stuck or what? No, here. The immersion blender sometimes has also the whisk tool, so that works as well. So anything that has this form for the KitchenAid. So any questions so far? Voilà, so I'm going to use this. You also have the hand whisk, which works as well. So this you can figure out as long as you have this kind of tool or this one. Voilà. So that's for the whipped cream. Also for the whipped cream, so this is going to be fun because if you are not used to using the piping bag, that's fine because voilà, so those are the piping bags. I also have disposable piping bags. And if you don't have one, use just a Ziploc bag. And I'm going to show you how to use that to make a beautiful whipped cream for your hot chocolate. The closed star pastry tip, which is this one. Voilà. But then you can use also this one will work as well. And if you don't have one, so that's something at some point you can buy. It's just a few dollars. If you don't have one, that's fine. We can still whip up something nice just with a Ziploc bag. Voilà. That's going to be fun. Voilà, for the whipped cream. And then for the hot chocolate. And what tool are you going to need for the marble cake? A set of bowls because we're going to weigh the ingredients. You're going to need a cake pan. So I have the sizes on the recipe. It's about 24 centimeter, 9.4 inches long, and 10 centimeter, 4 inches large. Voilà, so I have this one. It's a silicone one. It's very handy because you can unmold it very easily. That was a gift from my mom, so I always use it. I haven't bought another one, although I'm not such a big fan of silicone because it's a little bit too fluffy, you know, too souple. C'est très souple. You can also use this kind of tool. But honestly, anything. If you're not sure, just come to the live when we're gonna bake the cake tomorrow, and just send me a photo. Like I have a Facebook community with 7,000 people. Just join us, post your pictures, ask your questions. Voilà. So this is the nice part. Is I'm here for you. I have the time. I take the time. And I want you to succeed. So ask me any question you want. You will need also a flour sifter. Voilà. This is very important. I'm going to explain you why. And you are going to need, again, for the cake, a tool to whisk. We're going to whisk the egg whites. And other than that, you can do everything by hand. But if you have the KitchenAid, perfect. It's even better. And that's it. So I'm using a pastry rack to put the cake, to let it cool down, but it's not mandatory, really. Voilà, so any question? Is it clear? Do you need more details? Voilà, so that's for the presentation. If you need the recipes, let me know. I'm good. I'm going to make a chili con carne tonight. I'm already hungry. Who loves the chili con carne? It's so good, like with cream and gruyere and avocados and okay, I'm hungry now. Voilà, so I also have my little pumpkin spice that Linda brought from California during the summer. Voilà, she asked me what she could bring, and I said, I want pumpkin spice. So I'm going to show you how to use it in French cuisine. Oh, and of course, you're going to need some eggs. Some, I was looking for the word, pasteurized eggs are my favorites, always at room temperature, so don't keep them in the fridge. So we're gonna do the cake. So tomorrow, Saturday, at 12 p.m. Eastern. So at 11 a.m. Eastern, you already take them off the fridge. You always want fresh, not fresh, sorry, warm, not warm, but room temperature eggs when you bake, because it's gonna help in succeeding in making your cake. So very important. So any other question? And I think I'm gonna finish soon. I wanted to talk about a few topics I often hear, and I may keep you stuck and not living your dreams of cooking French cuisine. And for example, I often hear that I don't have the time, and I have often people telling me, I don't have one whole day to spend in the kitchen, Virginie. Why would I even cook French? And it's just for chefs. It's just French chefs who cook French. I'm not a chef. And then I won't even find the ingredients. Why would I even start? And it's too difficult anyway. Voilà, so it's usually what we tell ourselves that is keeping us stuck. So let me tell you, did you know actually that even French people don't know how to cook? Seriously, this is true. And that's a myth about French people and French cuisine, is that everyone believes that French people know how to cook, and it's absolutely not true. So we know how to cook a few things here and there because we learned from our grandparents, from grandmas and our moms. But did you know that they actually cook on autopilot from what they learned? And it's good. I mean, I've learned many things this way, but it really changed when I went to culinary school and when I learned the French secrets. It changed everything, like literally everything. So, if you believe I'm not a chef, I don't know how to cook, be assured French people don't really know. They cook, of course, a few things, but they don't really know. And then they hop on internet, on Google, they look for a recipe, they try it out. They don't understand what they do. So sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, and then they forget about it, and then 1 year after they try again, and this is also so confusing. And my point was that like you really know how to cook when you understand what you are doing. And this is what I do now. I explain, and I really take the time to explain people, because I could have shared like thousands of videos on YouTube the past years. I haven't done it because there is no point. Someone has to explain it, and it takes time. And also, that's why I'm hosting the weekly Q&A with my students, because we interact, we connect, and they ask their questions, and they just love it. For example, my student Laura, she learned so much, and she always says how important it is to have someone at her side to explain the why and the how. And you see, just today, for example, in just 1 hour, you are learning some important basics and foundations, and you're going to use them your entire life. And it's even better because then your kids are going to watch you and they're going to learn it as well. So it's like really, it's like a legacy, really. And for me, it should be considered as important as making money, right? You heard that right. Voilà. So if you don't have time, I get it. I'm very busy as well. I don't have that much time. And I have many projects at the same time. And I'm a mom. It's important for me to spend time with my kids. With my kid, I just have one. I also have a little dog, so I have two, two kids. And everything I do and my scientific background is helping, because my first job was actually in personal care development. So face cream, sunscreens, and everything. And it's actually the same. I was using a scale, like literally a scale, to weigh ingredients to make face creams and all those hair gels, and work on developing that kind of products. And so I'm really I'm a geek about everything, like ingredients and the process, how it works. And so that's what why actually that's what I teach my students. And what I do this weekend is to explain the why. And so there are some light bulbs uh, um, opening? No, opening, no. And so that's what makes it easy. So if you don't have time, really, you will see I make it very doable, easily, and time friendly. And the ingredients, not that difficult. So I used to live in the US for many years, in Germany as well. And I was able to cook exactly the same things. So of course, some ingredients taste a little bit different, but in the end, I was very happy. I could just eat what I loved. And that's the power of knowing how to cook. And one of the first, if I can say, reason behind me cooking so much and teaching cooking is because I like my freedom. I like the freedom to eat what I want and when I want. I don't want big um, companies like the big firms who sell those ingredients like transformed foods tell me what to eat, right? So I don't want to eat all those processed foods and junk food and all those things because it's not good. And I believe it's really one of the reasons my daughter and in my family, everyone is very happy. It's all success starts in the belly, right? So let me know if you agree. Let me know in the comments because I'm talking a lot. Let me know if you have stories to share as well. So the ingredients you can find everywhere, really. And the good thing is the more we cook homemade, the more we're gonna see those producers pop everywhere. And we see more and more, on the farmers market and even in small grocery stores. You don't need to go to the farmers market every day. So we can make a change. Voilà, it's all about making a change and also staying healthy. Voilà, so I don't say it's healthy green juice. It's not that kind of healthy. It's healthy in the way I choose the ingredients. Voilà. And so I don't eat cake every day. I don't eat croissant every morning for my breakfast. That's another myth. Voilà. It's balanced. Balanced is another word which is very important. You can eat like a whole marble cake in 2 days with your kids, and then on Monday, for us, it's vegetable soup every Monday. Voilà, it's all good. It's balanced. I don't like to count too many calories. I don't like to do diets. No, no, no. It's balanced and it has to be pleasurable and fun. Voilà. That's me preaching. And yes, so I think I talked about everything. So voilà. So who feels excited? Oh, Lily is sending me some videos. You will have to wait, sweetie. Who has some questions? Who wants to know more? Who needs the recipes? I see some people live. Thank you for watching. I hope you like this day one. So it's a little bit different than the other 5-day challenge I used to host. And my goal really for you is by the end of the weekend, by Sunday afternoon, you have a goûter ready for your family this coming Sunday. Voilà, so go grocery shopping. If you don't have the recipe, just do what is the most simple for you. You can either comment, message me on Facebook. You can even text me. I added my phone in the last messages. If you are stuck at the grocery store, but basically just buy a few ingredients, as I told you. And tomorrow, Saturday, we are starting to, what is this message from YouTube? I don't know. We are starting to make the cake tomorrow. 12 p.m. Eastern time for about, let's say 1 hour and a half, because there is a baking time. And if you want to join the VIP option, right after the live stream, I'm going into a private room online to talk with you and connect directly with you. So if you're interested, just comment VIP, and I will be replying to you. All right, so that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow for day number 2 of the Cozy French Cuisine French weekend. And I hope you like it. And thank you so much for watching. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye. So now I have to close this window, which I'm not sure. Maybe here. Up. Are you sure you want to stop swinging? Yes. Bye everyone.